Hello, my friends from Christmas Town here at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. First time visiting, excited to check it out. Seems like there's a lot of shows for the most part. A couple of characters like Rudolph is here, and then a few of the roller coasters are open. Basically, most of my favorites, although it is surprising that like Alpengeist isn't open. But anyway, I invite you to come along. Let's go check out Christmas Town. So I got here a little earlier today so I could get some rides on Apollo's Chariot and Pantheon over here. It's running really nice today. I did a couple laps here because the wait was only about a 1 or 2 cycle wait. So I got on the back for a few laps, got on the front. The front to me actually is my favorite just because of the view that you get and everything. And hopefully because of this event running later into the night, even if it does get cold, I will bundle up and hopefully get some awesome night rides. After that, I did a few laps on Apollo's Chariot in the back. The airtime was great. It is running a little slower than usual because it is like in the high 30s, low 40s, but still, it was an awesome time. This one I have a lot of fond memories of, especially that night where I did an entire day at King's Dominion and then came here for the last hour of operations to get on this. So Tempesto's unfortunately not operating today. It would have been interesting to see what the wait would have been like on a day like today because there is not many guests here today, not nearly as many as there were here for Howl-O-Scream. And I'm just pointing here at Turkish Delight because I really love the decorations. One of the things that was kind of heartbreaking to me was that this Roman Freeze that usually has the Dole Whips is now the Coco Cafe. There is no more Dole Whip on the menu, and you guys know how much I love Dole Whips. Even though it's cold, I totally would have gotten one. And because it is a Seas Park, of course, Rudolph and friends do meet here. Way less of a line like anything I saw at SeaWorld Orlando when I went for their Christmas Spectacular. But here's just like Rudolph at the end of his set. He caught me filming him and decided to say hello. Another thing I forgot to mention before I started vlogging is I got on Verbolten. It's running great. I got a new scene, a scene I haven't seen before, and I was told that it's a pretty rare one. It's the one with all the wolves' eyes all around you before, you move on out from the indoor area. I was curious to see what they did with Pompeii for this event. They really decorated it completely and thoroughly. I wonder at night, like, there's all these lights down here. Meanwhile, that's glowing. I wasn't anticipating coming back to this part of the park, but I think I might. Back up here in England now because, well, while it's very beautifully decorated, the reason I'm here is for the Scrooge No More show that's happening inside the Globe. And I'll keep panning around here so you can see what they did with that wonderful clock here. I really do love the wreaths and everything that are going across the paths here. Came out really nice. But anyway, we're going to head into this show. I'll give you my thoughts in a moment, but they do not allow videography. So I saw the show and then I started hustling over. I made it to Ireland, saw the Finnegan's flyer and was like, oh shoot, I forgot about talking about the show. Okay, so Scrooge No More. They really packed a lot into 25 minutes. I think that was the length of the show. They go through the entire Dickens story. So I was so impressed by like the set changes, design, costumes, and all of that. But one thing really brought it down, and that was the audio quality, unfortunately. It felt kind of like muddy and unintelligible. It was tough to understand what they were saying. And if obviously most people know the Christmas Carol story, so it's like easy to follow along. But if it was something that you didn't know the story of and wanted to actually understand the words for whatever reason, and I had the same experience during Howl-O-Scream, it was really hard to pick up the voices, and the clarity in the words just weren't there for some reason. The rest of it though, there was like wire work and all sorts of things that I just was impressed by. It's just the audio that kind of brought it down, unfortunately. Still worth watching though, still very much worth watching. Well, since we're in Ireland, let's take a little look around here. Love that tree in the middle. And I think there's live music being pumped out here that's happening inside there. At Grogan's, perhaps? Either way, this looks really nice. Now going through France, this area looks really nice as well. Although I think we'll be back for some sort of ice skating show, so we're going to just kind of power through this one. Sadly, there is Griffin, which is not operating today. The Aeronaut is. I don't know if I can get my camera out here, but here is the Aeronaut, the Skyway here. I think this should get us to Germany for Tannenbaum. And here we are on the Skyway, the Aeronaut. It's really cool to be this close to Griffin. I should definitely try to, whenever I come back, get some shots while on the Skyway. Maybe the timing will work itself out. Turning this around, I'm looking at the pathway for the railroad. I've heard that the train is very much worth your time here, so I think going to carve some time at the end of the night and get on that. And I hear the train in the distance, actually, and it's very well decorated. It's cool. All right, so this should get us close to Fest House. There is a show happening in there, and then a show happening outside. Let's go see. Coming in for a landing very shortly, but man, I am so excited to see what else is to come. So this is like the kids area over here, and then this should get us at least somewhat closer to the Fest House. Oh, it's shaky. So wow, this area looks really great, and then over here is the Fest House, really looking festive. There's a show in here called Up on the Housetop that we can catch a little bit of, and then we'll come back out here for the other show. I missed the last Celtic Fire by like minutes, seconds. As I was walking up, I literally saw these doors closing. Bummer. All right, so the last few hours there was just nothing but jumping from show to show to show. Did the Christmastown Express, which was wonderful. But yeah, it was nonstop at the end there. Let's see, how far back do we have to go? Well, the show, the ice skating show in New France. Oh, I'm right by the exit. Scrooge. And it just literally flew open. This whole area is about to get super busy, so I'm going to summarize. The ice skating show was phenomenal. Absolutely was impressed by everything, and apparently it was choreographed by an Olympic figure skater and produced by, I don't know, I think it was a couple that are figure skaters, and they did all of that. The train was super cool, nice vibes. The Drakenfire area hasn't been cleaned up, I saw that. But either way, the whole thing was super zen to go around there and kind of finish off exploring Christmastown with that. And now the music is blaring behind me, so we're going to go even faster here. Christmastown, lots of great shows, unexpected surprises. I met a gingerbread man and a snowman. I don't know where they're from, if they're park like creations or what, but it was really nice to meet them. So nice to meet Rudolph and Clarice. The entertainer character attendants that I met. It was very lovely speaking with you all. Matt, who joined me for a little bit, was hanging out with his family. Hi to all of you guys if you end up watching this. So Christmastown, a lot of really good shows, but for the most part there's not too much else other than characters. A few roller coasters that I had a great time on. But anyway, all that being said, I'm going to try to catch some night rides on Pantheon while there's very little wait and there's still time before the park closes. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Matt, and I'm making my own adventure.